Coach, first one here on the left, toward the middle.
Bill, when Hessel's man left him to help out, it looked like, is that what happened, and should he have not done that?
Yeah, the whole deal on Haslip is the most we're ever going to leave is to luff at the ball and get back to him. We made two critical mistakes, critical. But, you know, you can't just put it on Travis because maybe if we got through the back screen, I got to have to watch tape. Maybe if we got through the back screen quicker on the back screen fade screen play they ran. Maybe we could have released and got to the shooter quicker. I don't know. I'd have to watch the tape. But yeah, that definitely could win against scout report.
On the right, on the aisle.
Brian Gooden with Rush the Court. Thomas sat out for a lot of the first half. How much of that was due to foul trouble? I mean, you had the 2 fouls early, and then it looked like you might also just be saying that because you knew you need him for a lot of the second half, and then also in the front, in the front court, maybe expose some of the perceived lack of depth up there behind him and Jeff. So, so what are you looking to see in practice between now and the first of the NCAA tournament?
Well, the reason Thomas came out was because of 2 fouls. But let's call it like it is. Withy and Young were our 2 best big guys first half. So, that wasn't the reason. We cut it to 4 shooting free throws, and then they end up going in up 8 when we had a chance to do some things. We just had so many bad possessions. But certainly the foul situation was the biggest reason why he came out.
In the back, at the TV platform.
Coach, what's the most disappointing aspect of this? Was it the way you guys played, or did they just beat you?
No, they beat us. I mean, don't make no mistake about that. They beat us. But the thing that was most disappointing to me is I thought we played a style that is just good enough to get your butt beat. Average energy, let them pass it wherever they want to, never dictated tempo defensively. Crappy traps on the post, couldn't remember scout report. There were some things that happened tonight. And then also, we didn't rebound the ball. Those are, man plays or whatever. I thought even though the battle of the boards was even, it was totally identical, I don't think anybody thought, watching the game, that we controlled the glass. I think the perception would be as they controlled it. And so I think that if we can't make other teams play bad, then we're not going to advance very far in the NCAA tournament. And we certainly didn't make Baylor play poorly at all.
Let's go in the front, or on the right.
CJ Moore, CBS Sports. Coach, some of the guys said after you guys made that run in the second half that they were really feeling it. They looked up at the clock, there was still 10 minutes left. Did you see any of that down the stretch of just like some tired legs?
We talked about that in the timeout. But hey, Baylor played as many minutes last night as we did. I ain't buying any of that stuff. If you're tired in that particular situation, and the reason you're probably tired is because your mind or your preparation level is such that allows you to be tired. I mean, when guys are geeked up and playing like the last possession you're going to play of your life, you don't get tired. So there were some things I think that happened tonight that probably showed a lack of toughness on our part, which allowed us to be soft on key possessions. Fatigue being one of them.
On the right.
Bill, what's your experience going with the tournament off of winning the Big 12 versus coming in off of a disappointing loss like this, and how do you turn that around, I guess?
Well, we can practice. I'm not sure Ty's going to get his wish on the day off tomorrow, but we'll go back to practice. We got to guard. We don't guard. I mean, let's just call it. We don't guard. I mean, this has to be a team that makes other people play poorly. And I've said this many times. Defense, offense, you just don't say, okay, we're going to start doing this, and light's going to come on tomorrow. It has to be a mindset, and certainly we have some key players that are doing that right now. So, you don't have to kill them in practice, but you can practice an hour and work on certain things. But, this tonight, to me, hurts because anytime you lose, it hurts. But it's not if it makes us better next week, then it wasn't a bad loss. So if it doesn't make us better, then it's a bad loss. And so we've usually recovered pretty good and responded pretty well to not playing well and losing the game. So hopefully that'll be the case again.